Hello and welcome back to Dominions 5. This is turn 13 here, which means we have a new episode. So let's see how things are going to play out here. We sent those messages last turn, so we're not going to get a response yet. They're just now getting them this turn. So we'll hopefully hear something back next time. Messenger from Ulm. Oh, we haven't. That's the last guy we haven't heard yet. I don't even know who's playing Ulm, actually. I don't remember. All right. Messenger arrives from Ulm. Greetings, Satis. How goes your war with Pangaea? What does everyone know about this? Concerned friends in Ulm. So yeah, here's I've been thinking about this, and these guys that have been playing this play the diplomacy game a lot. I've been mentioning this in comments. My episode 3 just went up yesterday, and there've been a lot of comments about the diplomacy game and why don't I just strike at man and early attack, that kind of a thing. And man, would I love to hit man, because I feel like I could destroy man. Just because I kind of know how man works, because I've actually played as that faction before. And I think I could just storm in there pretty easily. That's why I really want to hit that one region, and I wouldn't mind starting a war with him. However, we have issues with Pangaea, and we might have issues with Pythium, and I cannot afford a war on all three sides. And I don't know if anyone else here is even at war. I think it might just be me and Pangaea, and that's it. Everyone's just being all friendly for some reason. I thought going into this that this would be like, you know, a war game, like it is, but apparently it's a diplomacy game until turn 13 at least. Aku has got some reanimation, excellent. Jimskin has searched for magic sites, found none. Battle in Death. Oh, Battle in Leap. No, that's no good. Oh, that's us, and oh man, that's what I didn't want to happen. Alright, so let's watch the Battle in Death drop. Owned by Pangaea, has now been conquered by our forces. We completely annihilated them. No point in they ran away. They had a commander, which we killed. We killed everybody. We got the commander even. So, I mean, there's only 7 people there. But yeah, he just abandoned that place. I guess he saw us and thought he needed to run. He certainly saw our army of 100 in there. So, yeah, look at the size of that army. I want to make sure everything runs kind of like the way I want it to. So these shamblers are hanging out here in the back. So that way, and these spearmen here. So if somebody has the orders to go attack the rear, you have to play against humans, obviously different than we've played. And then everyone's set on hold, then everyone attacks. I think it's still okay, because if we play against independents, they just smack their heads in the front lines. But if we play against humans, they're gonna play a little smarter. They're gonna be going for these rear ranks here. So we got to make sure I wonder if I should move the ranks up just a little bit more and have these shamblers, whoever else, just hanging further back, so to make sure that they hold even longer back there, so that they are the target of cavalry or whoever charges in back there. Bleak Grove. Let's just watch the battle. So this is here in our forest. So we've got a lot of hydras. This isn't good. All we really have here is why doesn't my cursor move? Ah! What's going on? Come on, game, work for me. My arrows aren't working for some reason. Strange. Very strange. Strange. Can my arrows... Please? There we go. I can't watch the battle because something's broken. Okay, well. This is just a bunch of province defense of a bunch of bear warriors. And... Sorry, I can't control my camera. My camera is broken. I mean, we're wailing on these things, but I don't think we're going to have much luck here. These are just a bunch of... It's very loud! Let's see how we do here. Can I, control this thing I need differently? Why are you playing like this, game? Did I break something? Oh, okay. I'm not going to touch anything. In fact, let's just... A lot of poison. Is that their poison? That's their poison, isn't it? Yeah, they do poison stuff too, don't they? That doesn't hurt me. Well, it does hurt me, because it hurts this group, because they have these bear warriors. So they'll get hurt by the poison, but my guys won't. And yeah, there we go. There we go, running away. Okay. Can I quit? Quit the battle. There we go. Okay, that was strange. Bleak Grove. Okay, so Pythium has now controls our province. They lost all of their horned serpents. I'm not sure if those things are any good or not. Their hydras killed 64 of me. So hydras are the problem. They don't have any defense, but they have a ton of hit points, and they do a lot of damage. And they're resistant to poison. Susceptible to fire, eh? Well, that's good. We can do that. We can do fire. Okay. Maybe we, have regeneration also. Maybe we do some sort of fire damage at their people. Is anyone else resist fire problems? Not you. What about their... Who else? That's all I really have is that. And a few, just a few regular guys. But this is their whole army, is these things. And these things also, these serpent cataphracts. That's their sacred unit. Man, we got demolished. A lot of us got away, I guess. Man, those bear tribe warriors, though, got annihilated. Probably by the poison, mostly. Yeah, that wasn't good. The Armored Fist of God has been bought. Oh, good, we got a mercenary. Good, 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 good. Where'd I buy him at? Dark Forest? Yeah, Giuseppe, is that him? Is that him? Giuseppe? Yeah, Giuseppe, with his pikemen. Okay, okay, cool. Alright, well, now we have to think. Let's see what we have up here. So there's still nothing in Lost Trail or Dirkwood. And there is a few folks in the Grogswalds. And there's quite a bit in Griffin Spires. So what are they going to do? Where do you run to? He must have run to there. I guess he could have run back more than 2 squares, the commander. Or I could just not see him. He's got a temple there. So I'm thinking what he might do is come around here and then come try to hit me from this side. Would he really do that, though? Because I can just walk into here. Okay, let's think. What do we need to do? Oh, man has walked into this fan of grace, finally. We have a problem to our south. Now, Pythium, maybe they sent those orders without reading that message that I sent them. So maybe the message will turn them. I kind of doubt it, but it might. But we still need to fire up some sort of defense here. And I think we build some sort of army here. You think he's gonna... I don't think he'll charge into here, because I guess he could. This is still a pretty good choke point. I have a bit of an army over here, right? Well, a little army with old Dingbat over here. And then he can charge in across just to make sure we have an army here. It says there's only 20 units with them and the Hydras. We did, when we those Hydras we need to do something about. Which we can with Silencer. He is a fire mage. So I can set him up to do... He already is doing fireflies. I wonder if I should just have him do just do fireflies. Just spit that fire all over the place. Spew it all over the battlefield. What's that one do? Trap the victim of its spell. Victim goes to escape. The shackles become extremely hot. Otherwise, the heat stays bearable. Okay. Just makes weak people run away. We just want to spit fire all over the place. Because that's what I think we need. Look at my army. There's like nothing left here. I'm going to have to reorganize this. We do have actually some folks here, though. So we can reorganize these guys getting back into here. Shamblers, you can join in here with these guys. And I'll reorganize this thing. I have prongs, which I moved over to here, Earthscar, just to pick up these guys. But I wonder if... can I put these guys in here with him? If I should put him into the bridge here and defend this. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay. If Micklin is not lying and actually does attack in 3 turns now, attacks Pangaea, then we want in on that. We want to make sure we are hitting them from the south at the same time Micklin's hitting them from the north, because from the east. However, we have to make sure we hold off against Pangaea, and I'm fine with not taking any land and just holding if that's possible. So maybe we should just mount our defense here in the bridge. I'm going to tell you to just start building a palisade. It's fine. We'll build one right here on the bridge. This is a fine choke point. I wanted the Bleak Grove, but you know what? The bridge will do. I'm going to move this army into... Who's here? There's one Falconeer here. I'm going to move this army into here. Man, if Midgard attacks me also, I'm in trouble. We're going to move prongs into the bridge as well. And who's here in... not a ton of units. We do have this king guy, though. I'm thinking maybe here in Satis, we set up with... If I wanted to go and say... Let's see when we just, like, pad our numbers. Like, make it look like we're really big. it'll say Nookrium has an army of, 200. What if I put in just plain old militia? They're worthless. Oh, that's a lot of militia. That's a ton of militia. That would really fatten us up. Let's do it. Let's try it. Just a turn of this. Just lots and lots of militia. I'm going to get rid of you. I want to do some more of these poisoner guys. You guys do anything good? You don't have much leadership. You basically just sit back and spit your... You do have the death magic. I'm kind of wondering if I just bring these guys and they just sit back and just like throw their poison into the battle. Just keep the place all poisoned. Okay, let's try that. We're going to build a militia. And it's possible he'll come walking into here. So I may need to move somebody just up into both these places just to sort of like make a presence here. Give me a second. Okay, here's the plan. Spent some time with this. I've done a lot of organizing on my army to try to get things a little bit set up a little bit different. I basically moved everyone forward a bit more. So they've got a nice grouping in the back to get hit if we, mostly these guys back here. But what we've done, I've sent a small part of my group. I'm going to have Luke Jordan, who has the sizable army. He's going to be staying here along with the Bob Ross and Ilbrat and a couple other of my mages. Are going to stay behind and stay in Death Drop to defend Death Drop. I really wanted to be able to palisade there, but we don't have the cash for it. I should have... Actually, you know what? Can I... What's more important, a palisade there or a palisade up here? Gotta be up here. So, let me change my mind here. Vonnegut searching for sites. Ilbrat, can you... we'll just have Bob do it. Bob, build me a palisade, please. We gotta get a palisade in Death Drop. That's a very important place to hold. I've split army up. He's not gonna come into here, right? There's a massive army here. He's got no one around that can take this size of an army. So, we're gonna split him up and send him into the Soul Shaker Peninsula to try to take that Throne of Ascension. Also, my my mercenary that I have here, old Giuseppe here, is going to move into there as well to assist with that. But the army that I have is going to move into the Aurelius Quarry here to put a presence in here and maybe work our way into the Griffin Spires. I really want to go into Morgos, though, and maybe take that. I'm starting to think. I'm worried he's going to come walking into here, because if he comes into here, that's bad. So I need to sort of put him off of that idea. This isn't connected. This one is, though. I want to take this, but okay, so I'll stick with what I've got here. So we're going to go into here, and we don't have much of an army, but it's something to look like something here. Down here, we've got these three groups all moving into the bridge to just make a face down in the bridge to keep them from attacking me there. So we're just trying to hold everyone. Really, I think our whole idea here is to just play defense until the war properly starts. People actually start fighting, other than me. The reason for taking this Throne of Ascension is because I don't want people to think I'm going to lose this war. And I think by... Apparently everyone knows that I'm at war, according to Ulm here. Everyone knows that I'm at war with Pangaea. And they probably assume I'm losing, because I'm not good at dominions. However, if we're in the middle of a war, and then all of a sudden I get a throne, hey, it looks like somebody's doing pretty good. So that's my goal. That's my thinking, is I'm trying to psychologically make people think that I'm winning the war, so they will help me kill Pangaea, if that makes any sense. Okay, I think that's it, though. The orders have been made. We got Joe Bird, the new guy in here, who's going to go, and he's joining in with this fight over this way. And Ontinti is my new king. He's moving into Aurelius Quarry. And then, yeah, I think that's all we have to do. So let's jump over to next turn, and hopefully things will run. I've got Aku hanging back here to research, because I really, really want to get level 5, which we're going to get. We'll have level 4 next turn, which gets me Raised Dead, which I thought I already had that. I have Raised Skeletons. I don't have Raised Dead yet, which gives me even more corpses to bring in. And then level 5, of course, gets me Horde of Skeletons, which is the one I desperately want. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So next turn. Oh, wait. No, I can't afford this guy now. Yeah, I'm out of cash. So, okay. Next turn. We'll see how we have any... we should have some messages today, I think. Messenger from Utgard. Greetings to the Lizards of Satis. We sent him a message asking for an alliance against Pangaea, I think is what it was. We currently are unable to assist in the fighting of Pangaea. We have voiced our opinions about Pangaea's attacks. What good does that do me? Perhaps Satis should reach out to... Oh, Midgard man. Enchantment level 4 is done. That is excellent. Level 5 is going to be next. That's where we're trying to get to, is 5 to get the hordes of skeletons. Rasputin the Vanhurst has claimed the Throne of Bones in the name of Gandorf. I don't know who that is. King of the North Wind. And another one. The Turkey has claimed the Throne of Pestilence in the name of Full Measure. I don't know who that is either. We'll go look and see who that is. Throne's being claimed. Okay. Von Roy has found a magic site in Death Drop. Excellent. What do we get? We got a Smolder Stone. I'm not sure what that is. We'll have to go check that out. We have a battle in... we have a battle in Soulshaker Peninsula. This is the one where we went for the... This is where the throne is. Throne of Ascension that we're trying to take. We lost a few folks. Mostly ghouls and long dead. That's no big deal. Let me actually watch this battle. I want to see how the my undead folks fight. Then we'll watch that other one. So we've got our undead hanging out here. Everyone's basically holding. I should actually probably send... There goes some spawning. Let me pick it up a little bit. And then they all go. And it's just a swarm. It's just a mad swarm. And then there's our ghouls back here in the back. That seems like a reasonable strategy, I think. Nothing terrible got in the back. I mean, that seemed to go all right. We certainly killed a lot of things. We lost 4 of our 8 ghouls. So we probably do something different about that. Now, the battle in Aurelius Quarry. Oh, I know where that is. Oh, that's Pangaea walking in on me. Let's watch this battle. That's right here. We don't have much of an army. Oh, this is where I sent my Lizard King. We have a little bit of an army there. A lot of militia. They're not going to do much. They're going to charge out front. They're probably going to die immediately. The thing is, these things and these things are tough. And you got to figure one of these is worth probably... I don't know, 10 to 20 of my units. So he's trying to come in and hit the back, but it looks like our rear defense worked. They're going for our Falchineers instead of our commander back here. I don't like the looks of that. That's a lot more of them than there is of us, and we're getting slaughtered over there. My Falchineers, however, look to be doing some things. Yeah, that's done. Yeah, I think we lost. Pretty sure we lost. Well, we killed a few of those guys. The Falchineers did really good. And they get slaughtered as soon as they go in there one at a time, but... Yeah, they all got smashed right there. And then we run away. Okay. How did we do there? So we took out 4 of his 6 cataphracts, centaurs. Only 3 of his Minotaur soldiers. But... None of the main army got to the end. It was a loss. It was a bad loss. We lost all of our Falchineers. We lost all of our dead things. Our militia's all gone. Everyone there died except for the Empoisoner and the Lizard King. Was the Empoisoner throwing out poison? That's another problem we have here, because we have this guy throwing poison out amongst our militia, which isn't good. And then that's our defending army, which got slaughtered as well. Okay. That's not good. Worldwide event has occurred. Throne of Pestilence spreads its disease throughout the world. I don't know what that means, but that's a throne doing something. And something has shifted in the alignment of the worlds. A flux of dark energy can be sensed throughout the heavenly spheres. This can only mean that one of the legendary gates of hell have manifested in the realm of mortals. Woe to all, should it be opened. Well, what is that? I don't know what that means. Death Drop have killed 13 brigands and troublemakers. Okay. So we still have this one. We now claim the throne over here. We have problems right here. With an army there, obviously. It still says they have nothing here. They certainly have an army here. 30 units. Satyr Sneaks. What are Satyr Sneaks? I think I can see them... No, that's me. How do we do it? Under... Which one is he? This one? Pangaea. Satyr Sneaks are what? Satyr Sneaks are these things. Oh, these are nothing. Spears and furs? Okay, so that ain't nothing. We can handle that. Yeah. And that's what most of the army is there. Maybe he's building that as a sort of defense from me. So I think maybe what we should do... This is clearly a problem. We made our giant army here with a whole lot of units here. I don't have a leader to lead them, though, because he ran off. He retreated to Skyplane. So I need to get him back over here. Let me think real quick about what we're going to do here. Okay. Oh, let's see here. The thing we found in the this gem search was not that one. It was in Death Drop here. Smolder Stone gives us a fire gem every turn. Here at the throne gives us 5 blood slaves per turn, which I've used before. I just gotta remember how to use them with these folks especially. I've got 684 bucks left, and I'm debating whether I want to use that cash to build another fortress. We've got a palisade going in up here in Death Drop. My plan is to move most of the army here. Everyone except for... Actually, everyone is moving into... Everyone except for Bob Ross, because he's staying behind to build palisades, into Lost Trail up here. We're going to go up here because I'm going to assume he's trying to bait me into going in here. Like, both these places are empty, right? We're close enough. Our scouts should be able to see something in here. Maybe because our Dominion isn't in there just yet. But we're going to go walk into the Lost Trail, take that, and then just immediately go back to Death Drop. The army here, everyone except for my prophet, are marching back into Death Drop. My prophet's going to stay here and claim that throne. I've got my king, Ontinti, moving back into Satis. And I got a bit of an army getting built up over here in the Plains of Insanity. We've got a few Falchineers going on. We're going to bring in a commander next turn. The bridge, I'm going to leave it alone. Everyone's just going to stay here and do their thing here. Now, what I'm debating on is whether I want to build a fortress here. I think that I do. I would also like to build one over this way as well. It would also be a pretty good spot to have one. Here at the bridge, though, is probably going to be a nice... I'm hoping they don't press on. There's only 20 of them here. What are those? Comitatenses? Who is this? This is Pythium. Let's take a look. These guys. Okay, so there's something. They are, I guess, equivalent to my Falchineers, I suppose. They've got 2 weapons. They got a javelin they can throw, and they can also swing with a sword. And they got some decent armor too. So they're nothing to sneeze at there. Okay. As far as who claimed the thrones, we have... I don't know all my colors. This is Midgard. Midgard has 2 of them. Inner Throne, which is worth 2, and the Throne of Bones. Micklin has 1, and that's Pangaea. I think that has this one up here. And we're getting the throne of... Which one was this? This is the lower throne, which is right there. Okay. Okay, so, I don't think he's going to come marching anywhere. He's got a nice... I don't know. I don't think he's going to move any further in from here. If he does, we'll just cut him off and easily... Well, actually, probably marching the Griffin Spires up here. I think what he's trying to do is just... This is a nice fortified spot, right? You can only attack from... I can only attack from one way, right? We can't go behind him or anything. That's a nice fortified spot in the mountains and all that. So he's probably going to just stay there and fortify that. But what we're going to do is we're going to march into here and mess with him over this way. What we're really doing is biding time until Micklin comes into battle. We're hoping Micklin shows up. If they don't, we can build an army, I guess. I'm going to leave my my giant army that I've created over here. Next turn, we're going to be reanimating another king. Where is he? He's over here. We got one with prongs. We also have another one, Garthright, somewhere around here. And we're going to make another one of those to lead these guys out of here. How many things can you command? 55 is not the greatest, actually. Because that won't be able to take all of these basic guys. All these militia. Well, we've got... you're not much of a commander either. You do have good leadership, though. Maybe you can. Okay, yeah, okay. So that's the real reason I have you. So yeah, you can lead them, plus the new Mound King will come in here. I'll bring in a commander out from down here. We're going to move across to the bridge to make sure we get the bridge defended. And I think we got to build a fortress here. I think we just have to. So we're going to I guess we'll let Prongs start it for 600 gold. The one thing I was thinking about instead of spending my gold on that is grabbing another mercenary here in the Bandar band who has 200 men. Or 20 men. Sorry, only 20 men. But, no, it's fine. Okay, so we're going to call it a day here. I think that is enough. My scout is moving up this way. And notice this is the ruins of Dawsberg, and it has his Joker's thing. We're going to go up this way and then head over into this lane to hopefully get some ideas. I can't move any. I have to go this province, then over here to get sight on some of this land. All right, so, yeah, next turn. Okay, first off, in Death Drop, we had a Smolder Stone here, which is giving me 1 Fire Gem per turn, which is great. Fire Gems are good. We got 40 of them now. We're getting 4 per month, which I really need Death Gems, but whatever. So I've got Soulshaker Peninsula here. Here's the plans this time. So we got them marching into Aurelius Quarry. I don't think they're going to be marching any further. I mean, they could come down like in the Sky Plane or something like that. That's basically no defense there. They could just walk into there, but I don't think they will because they've got a nice defensive spot here, right? I can only attack them from this angle, and they've got this one defended, so I think they're probably just going to park it there and sit in that spot. If they do march in here, I'm going to march into the quarry, and they know that. So I don't think he's going to go anywhere. We're just going to leave him there. Once we get an army built up, we can push him back, probably. We're going to march our folks from Death Drop here, everyone except for Bob Ross, who's building the palisade, into Lost Trail up here. I'm hoping, again, to encourage the Micklin to sort of, see how I'm doing well, and he needs to jump in on this war. So we're going to pop in here, take Lost Trail, and probably pop back as soon as we're done. Everyone in Soulshaker Peninsula, except for my Prophet, is going to be moving back up into Death Drop to keep this one defended. He's going to stay behind and claim this throne in here. This throne, this is the lower throne, is what this is called. It gives me 5 Blood Slaves per turn. I did Blood Slaves. I played a game with Abyssia. I think you can use Blood Slaves. I don't remember how to use them. I'll have to remember. I'll have to check it out and see how it works with these guys. As far as the others, let's see. We want to look at, it's not that one. Thrones of Ascension. So yeah, so Midgard has 2 of them. Throne of Bone, Inner Throne. That's 3 points there. We got to get 7 points to win. Micklin has 1, and Throne of Stars is Pangaea, which I think is this one, right? Yeah, right there. It's got to be that one. So that'll give us 1 point. Ours is worth 1 point. And here in Satis, we are recruiting a bunch of, Faustineers and a couple, going back to our Faustineer thing, a couple Poison Slingers and another Empoisoner here. We're going to recruit a leader. Aku's requesting reanimation to, Joe Bird's bringing in a Renew King. This is going to be like Garthright or Prongs down here. These are our horsemen to give us a leader for these new folks that are coming in. Everyone else is casting Reanimate Souls to bring in some more dead folks. We're getting some research done as well. A lot of my, like Aku here, can now cast Raise Dead. So that'll help us out a bit. Ontinti's walking back into Satis to gather up a bit of an army. Plains of Insanity is also building a bit of an army down here, obviously. We're going to give them a leader next turn so we can march them probably into the bridge to fortify the bridge. I spent all my cash. I was really debating whether I wanted to spend my money on grabbing a new mercenary, the Bandar Band over here, or spend my money on a new palisade. I think that's the thing to do. So we got Prongs building a palisade here in the bridge. That spent the rest of my cash. So yeah, that is it. I did send a message out to Ulm. I forgot to reply to him last time. I sent to them. We finally meet Ulm. Our war with Pangaea goes well. In fact, our armies are marching into the lands this very day. I even hear some of the locals are starting to learn lizard speak. I was going to say, if you want in on the battle, feel free to march into the north, but I don't want to sound, I don't want to sound desperate. So, hopefully he'll, join in, thinking that I am, pushing the south. Maybe he'll come push from the north. That would be great, because we know he's somewhere around this way. Well, obviously, he's in the big hole. So, yeah, he could march right in here. So, also, I noticed, look at this. Ruins of Dosberg, and he has the... That's hilarious. I think somewhere around here there is an elephant in Boat Murdered. Yeah, there it is. There's an elephant. So, okay, so that's pretty much it. In here in Bleak Grove, they've got 20 units. These are sort of... not a phalanx, but a sort of legionnaire kind of style thing, plus the Hydras. So that's a decent-sized force there. He won't come walking into my lands, that's for sure. Well, he might, I guess, but we're gonna hope he doesn't, and we're just gonna try to hold him off there. We want to make sure we plug that hole so that he doesn't come in, because we cannot fight a 2-front war. As if we can build a palisade there and defend that, then we can put everything up to the north and maybe push him back. Maybe. Now that we can raise the dead and all that, maybe we can get something going here. So I think it's actually it looks dark with him walking into the quarry, but I'm not so bitter about it. So we're going to go in on Lost Trail. We'll come back next turn. Hopefully he doesn't walk into there this turn and we run into each other. But yeah, so that's it. So there we go. Thanks again for watching. Oh, I think I got one more turn for this video. So we're going to do that. All right, turn 15. Let's See if we have some excitement here. We pressed into Pangaea's lands. We're going to see about that. We have a messenger from Pangaea. Red Crow darts releases its message and shoots away. It reads, "Your insults have caused this war. Your gold shall end it. Pay 500 gold and we shall stop our attacks. Else you shall fall," says Pangaea. We have claimed the lower throne in the name of Satis. Excellent. We're not completely doing terrible because we have a throne. If I lose today, this game really early on, at least we got a throne out of it. We get some reanimation with Brig. Aku gets reanimation. Jobert has revived a king. We have a battle in Lost Trail. I'm going to watch this battle. This is where we charged into Pangaean lands. What do they have? Oh, they have nothing. Okay, so, okay. Easy win. But I do kind of see my guys in action here. There we go. He's raising the dead. Now the army comes out. They're going to slaughter my militia real quick. Oh, these are just shamblers. They're not going to do anything. Should be able to just mow through these things with my Falconeers, though. Yeah, I wonder if we can kill their commander. It's just a province defense, so it's not really that big of a deal. But that was nice. Easy claim. Event has occurred in Gonzai Mountain. Population minus 20 because there's a disease there. Of course there is. Worldwide event has occurred. The dead rise and march to the Lord that sits upon the throne of bones. The dead rise and march to the Lord that sits upon the throne of bones. Who owns that? I don't know. So we lost 2 Falconeers, 6 militia, a shambler, and some soulless warriors there in the front lines. And we killed everybody. Okay. Where they have run back. Right? They ran back out of the quarry back to here. There they are. They're right there. There's all of them. There's nobody. Is there nobody here either? Should we just keep marching? I mean, they got their army. They're going to come walking into Death Drop. This palisade is going to take me 2 more months to get that thing done. I need to get it done soon. We've claimed this throne. So I want you to march back up into here. Go back up to there. They abandoned the quarry, so obviously we need to go walking back into there. We have quite a force here now. You can command a whole bunch of them. Picked up a Falconeer on the way here. We've got Kudlik, we'll name here in a minute, who can also take a bunch of folks. We got a lot of dead folks too. So I think the dead folks are going to be led by, Kudlik. And the Falconeers are going to go under... Do you have the morale? You still have the morale bonus. So yeah, you keep those guys, as well as the Swarm, as well. And I guess the Empoisoners, too. You can have them also in the 3rd rank. All the dead things are going to go under this guy. Put them all on the same one here. Okay. And then we're going to march them into the quarry here. I guess, can they... I wonder where they came from. So, I'm tempted really to keep marching into their lands. Just to ruin their income. Like, this is 125 income. They're losing now because we are marching in here. And the resources and everything else. But they're going to be marching back into Death Drop. And I can't hold them off with what we have here. You can't claim them, right? Yeah, we certainly can't handle them off with this force. So... we're going to have to figure out a way to defend this. And I guess we're going to have to march these guys back. Between the 2 of us, we probably can hold them back. I'm actually tempted to, if they march... I'm tempted to stay in here. So then they continue, not marching in because I'm in their lands kind of a thing. Where's my scout? He's right over here. Callum, can you come walking into Dawsberg? Does he really not, have much of an army? I wonder if he is getting attacked by someone else. Or... why would he send this message to me? Why would he want to stop the war? Why would he want 500 gold? 500 gold is nothing. So clearly he is scared. Right? He must be. He can't handle this war because he's probably afraid of Micklin. Maybe Micklin has shown some sort of force. Having said that, I can't stop this, though. you guys can't get over here. You got to take a couple turns to get there. I just want you and... Yeah, you guys... well, actually, just stay here. So, let me think real quick. All right, I've been thinking about this for a while now. Here's what I've got. So, I'm going to send a message to Pangaea. So, they want to end the war. And I think that they are scared. They're just demanding. They're trying to look big and try to get some money out of me. $500 isn't a lot of cash. I mean, I guess it is quite a bit. But, we have sent them a message, Pangaea. I think we can both agree that our armies would serve a much greater purpose removing Mictlan from the world, right? That's I'm assuming, what they are scared of. We will now not bow to your tribute demands. However, after we've reclaimed our ancestral grounds at Aurelius Quarry, I can never say the guy's name, we will remove our armies from Lost Trail. It's the one we just took up to the north. That will leave us both, just as we started, able to face the real threats to our east. So, we'll see if he takes it. We'll both be back where we were before. These guys will come back. We're grabbing a few souls while we're here. And we'll march back into Death Drop, build our defenses and all that. And we'll see if that works. If they say no and they attack me, I'm sure they're going to walk into Death Drop. They could easily take Death Drop. We'll still have an army here, and we can march further into their lands. Right? We got several different places we can... Well, 2 different places we can hit them from here. Not a huge army, but it's something. So, we'll see. I've got my prophet here building a palisade, which shouldn't... I understand... Probably not the best idea, but I'm bringing in another leader to finish the palisade. I'll move him off next turn to get some preaching going on. I do have a small army heading up to the quarry to claim it, because there is no one there. So we should be able to walk into that unless he defends it. The rest of my troops, along with Ontinti here, large, well, mostly militia, are heading south to the bridge, along with the folks at Insanity, because we're going to, if they agree to this ceasefire... I think we're going to push into Pythium. Pythium hasn't said a word all game, so we're going to push into there. Is there a reason to go here? We could maybe get this Ascension thrown over here. If we do get peace with these guys, then we may start looking at going into Man. Because there's a throne right there we want. We also want Savannah of Grace, of course, so that's a lot of cash. So we may look at that. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. We'll see if they even go for it. We also need to take the Shadow Grove, of course. But that's the plan. So we got army moving over here, army moving south. We've got some army going into the quarry. Death Drop, I've sent Cade back home to do some research. And we're building a palisade over this way. Still have $288. I don't know what else I can do. I need 400 to build a temple. So, we can't do that. Or a labs, what I really want. I don't care about the temple, really. So, that's the plan. We'll see how this plays out. If they say no and they march into Death Drop, we got a backup plan. So, hopefully this doesn't go too far south. Our backup plan also relies on Mictlan doing something. Alright, that's it. I think this is going to be the end of the episode as well, so thanks again for watching. This next one's going to be an interesting one. We'll see when we get our... It won't get a response... We won't get a response next time. It'll be the one after that. Which, this is what I've been sitting here forever trying to think what I want to do. And the reason Right, they're going to play their turn. They're not going to attack me this turn because they're waiting for my response. So I could continue marching into their territories, and get... They're not going to attack me. I know they're not going to attack me next turn. Right, because they're waiting for my response. So that's why we're going to take this and fortify ourselves. That also gives me enough time to get this palisade done. We got 2 months left for that. So the palisade would be done on the turn that they may walk into my territory. Yeah, so they've got 30 units plus some Pegasus Riders, which I don't know what Pegasus Riders are, but there's mostly them and some Hydras. So they've got a little bit of an army down there. But I really wish I knew what was going on in the rest of the world. I wish I knew who was fighting who. And then I could know who to jump in on and help out. But I need to send a message to Mictlan and let them see if they want to fight or when they're going to fight Pangaea. I'm hoping they'll send me one. I don't want to act desperate. So, all right, we're going to call it a day here. This is the last turn for the episode. Thanks again for watching. And who knows what's going to happen next time? Either we continue fighting Pangaea, we focus our efforts on Pythium, or we just sneak attack into Man. Who knows? Stay tuned next time. Yeah, whatever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Almost forgot to mention, we are also pillaging Lost Trail, by the way.